Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 28th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live all day, all the time. So all you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and click on all notifications, and you will get my notifications. But Virgo, let's see what we have for you this week. And okay. All right, you have two aces this week, which is really nice. So you start off with the Ace of Pentacles here. So there could be like new opportunities coming in for you. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like you could be almost winning something here actually with these cards. You have the Ace of Swords, card of victory. You have three aces actually, so that's pretty good. I feel like there could be some sort of win for not all of you, but some of you. For others, I feel like you could be, it's not really like a win, but I feel like you could be like getting a job over other people. So you could be like beating the competition in some way is kind of the feeling I get off of these two cards. I also feel for others, this could be like the offer I keep getting this for you, Virgo, like start your life over. And I've had that for you before. But for some of you, I feel like it could just be like a move. So maybe you're just moving and it's kind of like you're starting over in a lot of ways. I feel like that would be a really good idea for you. I've definitely had that message for you in the past. And yeah, I feel like it would be a really good idea. For others, I feel like this could be just you like making an offer of peace to someone. You have the Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, Ace of Cups at the end. To me, this could be like if you've been fighting with a friend or if you went through a breakup. It's like you're probably not going to get back together with this person, but this could be like an apology, or it could be an offer of peace, or like just trying to make peace with something from your past is what's popping into my head. That message is definitely popping into my head here, Virgo. I feel like it would be a good idea. Again, it could be somebody who's coming towards you who wants to do this. And again, it could just be a good way to kind of like, make an offer of peace, basically. But that's what I get here. Next, you have the Three of Cups here and the Six of Pentacles. For some of you, I do feel like this could be like a third-party situation that you were in. So I feel like some of you could have been in a third-party situation. And not all of you, of course, but some of you. For others, I feel like this is like a return to balance with the people in your life. So it's like maybe you have not had the best people in your life in general, and I feel like you could be like kind of deciding where you want to put your time and where you want to not put your time as far as like people in your life. So maybe you're deciding like a certain group of people isn't right for you. So the Six of Pentacles could say that maybe you're pulling your time away from people who aren't good for you. For others, you could be putting more time into people who are good for you. And again, I feel like these are very positive changes that you could be making, Virgo, and I feel like it's a great idea. For others, I feel like this, again, could be a third-party situation. I would say if you were in a third-party situation, I feel like the person like wasn't putting the time into the relationship in the first place. So, I kind of feel like you're just over it. I feel like you're moving past it here for the most part. For others, I feel like you're moving towards the celebration. Six of Pentacles to me is like a card of knowledge, but it can be a card of like starting something because it's a card of planting seeds. So I feel like some of you could be heading towards a celebration in the future. I would say your challenge is seeing it. So I feel like for some of you with all these cards here, it's like maybe you are starting something new. Maybe you're getting a new job or moving or starting your life over, starting a new path. But it's like I feel like the fear is not being able to see the future necessarily, like kind of like not knowing how things are going to end up. But the good news is that I feel like things have changed for you, Virgo, with the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like you are kind of like facing your fears. And I feel like you are moving forward on your path anyway. And again, that's all you can do, right? But it's going to lead to a celebration. So I feel like good things are coming in with those cards. Next, you have the Page of Pentacles here and the Moon. I definitely feel like this could be a new love coming in for you. I always say Page of Pentacles to me is my card of brand spanking new love. It is like a brand spanking new admirer. So I feel like there could be new love coming in for you with the Page of Pentacles. The Moon says you could have some fears around love. So, of course, I feel like you could have some worries and fears and doubts about love, but I feel like some of you will face it anyway. For some of you, it could be a Pisces as well. You do have a lot of water here. So there definitely could be like a Pisces or a water sign coming in for you for love. For others, I feel like this is to me, I get certain cards, I call them clue cards, and they just provide a clue to whatever the first card is. So to me, the Moon is like a clue card with the Page of Pentacles. Could just be talking about financial fears that you have. The Page of Pentacles, I always say, it's kind of like a weird card because it's a good card. It can represent good news about money, but it can also represent anxiety and fears about money. So it kind of represents like the two things at once. I definitely feel like you want more financially. Six of Pentacles to me says that a lot of you could have like a desire for more money or for creating more wealth in your life in general. And the Page of Pentacles says that you will. So I feel like you are doing that. For some of you, the Page of Pentacles, I feel, could be good news about money. So I feel like there's good news coming in. For others, I feel like it could be like an offer for like a new job or to do something else. For a lot of you, I just feel like the fear is it's like maybe you've been doing something for a very long time, work or business wise. Maybe it's time for a change, but it's like you've been doing whatever you've been doing for so long. It's kind of like all you know. But I feel like some of you need to like open up to new opportunities in work or business. I think they'll lead to a lot of success for you, Virgo. So that's what I'd be doing here. Next, you have the Strength card showing up and the Two of Wands. So yeah, making some sort of change. Like I said, moving. Like I feel like a lot of you are reaching forward to a new life. I would say Two Wands, he's grabbing the wand in front of him. He's got the whole world in his hands. So this says that you being patient, making some sort of change, is going to lead to you having the whole world in your hands. And the Two Wands to me does represent off balance in the middle. It's like he has to let go of that wand behind him to reach forward to the wand in front of him. So I feel like you need to kind of like reach forward to that wand in front of you with the Two of Wands. And I feel like that will lead to like a lot more success. For some of you, I feel like you're traveling over water is popping into my head. So some of you could be traveling long distance, or over water. And this could be very far away. For others, I'm just getting far away, but I feel like it's talking about in the future. So it's like maybe you are planning in the future to travel somewhere far away in the distance with the Two Wands. For others, I feel almost like this is someone who provides you with support. So again, I feel like some of you, maybe you want to do something, like maybe you want to travel over water. Maybe you want to travel to a foreign country or something like that. I feel like for whatever reason, I feel like this is support coming from another person. So I feel like for some of you, this could be like financial support, could be any type of support coming in for you that allows you to make a change in your life as well. For other Virgos, the Two Wands to me is like a card of digging. So to me, it's a card of digging for just answers or gold in your life, digging for nice things. And so I feel like a lot of you could be doing that. On top of all that, to me, this is like you taking the lead. So I feel like you are like taking the lead in your own life here. And I feel like this is very good for you. Next, you have the Queen of Swords here in the world. what do you know? Travel. So, like I said, I feel like some of you are traveling or moving. Here, the Queen of Swords says you know what you know, right? It says you know that you know what you need to know, what you need to do, right? So, I feel like you know like you know. And I feel like you just need to move towards what you know here, Virgo. I feel like that's the best thing you could possibly do. I feel like you're wrapping up old cycles here with the World card. I feel like you're getting out away from like old people, places, and things. And I feel like you're about to probably, I would say, like looking back on this time, like 10 years from now, I feel like you're not even going to recognize like the old life. I feel like you're going to be like, wow, like what the hell was that, So I feel like a lot of you are making big, major changes. The World card represents like birth as well. It's kind of like a card of stepping through a portal, being born into a new life. So I really like that for you. If you're looking for love, Queen of Swords, of course, says open up. The World says date. So the World to me is definitely a dating card, getting out there, meeting as many people as you possibly can so that you can find love, basically. To me, I just feel like this is a knowing. That's all that keeps popping into my head for you, Virgo, is that you just know what you need to do, even if you're second guessing it. So I would just do what you feel like doing. Maybe that's hard for you. Maybe getting in touch with those feelings is a little bit of a challenge here with that Moon card. But I would say that I feel like you need to like make a change, or I feel like you know what you need to do. I feel like you just need to trust it. So, and again, if you're not sure, I feel like what I would say to you, Virgo, looking at all these cards, is if you are thinking about making a change, but you're not sure, I would say like what changes that you think about bring you the most happiness. Like, is there something where you just daydream during the day and it brings a smile to your face without even thinking about it? It just makes you smile. I feel like those are the things that you need to move towards in love, money, business, moving, travel, everything, every area of your life. And I feel like that's what you need to do with these two cards. Next, you have the Queen of Cups and the Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like some of you definitely could be having love come into your life that could lead to marriage in the future. So I feel like there could be like marriage potential type of person coming in for you. I'm picking up on, like I said, I got Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like it could be an earth sign as well, but this is just a general reading, Virgo, so it could be any sign coming in for you. But Queen of Cups to me is like a change in direction in love, and so I feel like there could be a change in your love life. But for a lot of you, I feel like saying that's more like a change in your feelings about love than it is actually like a person. This right here, I feel you have people showing up here for love, but I feel like you are just changing your feelings about love in general. So it's like maybe in the past you didn't want a commitment, and maybe now you do. or maybe you don't. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you wanted a commitment. Now you're like, you know what, I'd rather just date for a while. Again, it doesn't matter what the change is. I feel like it's positive either way. It could be any other change as well. It's like maybe you felt like you didn't want to be vulnerable with people for a very long time, and maybe now you're ready to do it. So like I said, whatever the change is, no matter which way it's going, I feel like it's a good idea for you. For others, I feel like saying socialize. So I feel like socializing would be a really good idea for you at this time with these two cards. Like spending time with positive people would be a good idea. For whatever reason, like every single day, Virgo, I always get like the messages that pop into my head are always like, the people you hang out with, those are like the words that pop into my head. So I feel like surrounding yourself with as much positivity as you possibly can would be a good idea with these cards. For others, I feel like you could be like I'd say don't allow other people into your relationships as well. It's popping into my head. I feel like allowing other people to tell you what to do or to give you ideas about your relationships and all that other stuff is probably a bad idea. For others, I feel like other people could be like preventing you from celebrations. I feel the same thing for Leo. So again, you two are right next to each other. The messages that I always find that the two signs next to each other always get similar messages, and I would definitely say be careful of that. For others, I feel like you're either like the Queen of Cups. She's like holding that book there very close to her chest. So I feel like some of you are just being very careful with the things that you share. I feel like that just overall, looking at all the cards you have here, I feel like if you have any ideas, I feel like it would be a very good idea to make sure you are careful with who you share your ideas with. I feel like if you share them with like the wrong people and they crap all over your ideas, it's gonna, make you not want to do them, right? So I feel like you need to kind of like be protective of your plans, your thoughts, your actions, all that other good stuff here, Virgo. Next, you have the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Swords. I feel like some of you this could be like an apology coming in for you, or you need to make an apology to somebody else. It could be either way, I suppose, but I feel like this could be like truth, clarity, justice coming in a situation. I feel like it puts something to rest, and that's what's popping into my head. I feel like something needs to be put to rest or like put down. That sounds so wrong, Virgo, but I feel like something needs to be like released here, basically, with these two cards. And I feel like communication is the only way that that's going to happen, but I feel like, look, your outcome, once it happens, Ace of Cups, you're going to feel a lot better. So I feel like something needs to be kind of released with these two cards. For others, I do feel like this could be a legal situation. So I feel like some of you could be having a victory legally, something that's been like a rock bottom moment for you here, Virgo. For others, I feel like you are just being very strong at this time. Like I feel like you went through rock bottom type situations in the past, and it's like now you're kind of like moving towards a victory with that Ace of Swords. Next, you have the Three of Swords and the Five of Swords. Definitely could be a breakup. I feel like some of you went through a breakup. For some of you, I feel like this could be regrets from the past. So I feel like you need to like let those things go, basically. And I feel regrets. These two cards don't represent regrets, but it's definitely popping into my head here, Virgo. So I feel like you need to let go of regrets and sadness and worries and fears about the past. I feel like you're moving towards new love. You end with the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, really positive. So I feel like there's new love coming in. For some of you, I feel like someone has regrets over the situation that happened with you. So if you went through a situation, I feel like they could have regrets. I don't see any communication here. So if you're wondering, like, is this person going to communicate with you? Probably not. I feel like you would have to be the one to communicate with them if you're wondering if someone is going to communicate with you. But I just get, like, regrets here. That's all I'm getting. Next, you have the Ace of Cups and the Lovers. So the Lovers, to me, says new love for sure. It says, like, step off on a new path to love. Ace of Cups is like a proposal, marriage. You have marriage showing up here. So if you're hoping to get married in the future, this could be you being with someone that you end up marrying in the future, or that you end up having a very deep relationship with. For others, this could be like, again, the Ace of Cups is an offer of peace. So like I said, I feel like some of you are like burying something, like letting something go by making an offer of peace with somebody. It could be a past lover. It could be also a friend. It could be anything really in your life. But I feel like you're making peace with something here. I feel like it helps you move on. I feel like it helps you get going on a new path as well. For others, I feel like this could just be like something that makes you very happy, like a job offer or a work offer that comes in for you. So I really like to see that. And yeah, that's what I feel here. I like it. And I actually pulled 2 extra cards for you, Virgo. You have the Page of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're releasing burdens at this time. The Page of Wands means the card of like going on an adventure and being more free-spirited, more enthusiastic, and kind of like having more fun in your life. And I feel like that's where you are heading here, Virgo, towards like more fun, more good things in your life. For others, I do feel like this could be a fire sign coming in for you. You've had fire show up. You get like fire and earth the most, I would say, in the daily readings. So I feel like it could be a fire sign or earth sign coming in for you. It could be a water sign. It could be any sign, just a general reading. For some of you, it could be a Gemini. I mean, it could be anything, right? You have like everything here. But I feel like this is saying that you're kind of like moving away from the past. And that's really, I feel, your main message this week is that you're doing a lot of growing, or you're about to step off kind of like on a new path towards new life. So I do like that. And most importantly, I feel like you're releasing burdens at this time. But that's that, Virgo. Virgo, this looks really good this week, so I feel like there's a lot of good stuff to look forward to. Maybe not this week, but definitely in the future. So thank you for watching, Virgo. Really appreciate it. I will, of course, be back at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to do the daily reading. So thank you, everybody, and have a great day.